Series Racing League, brought to you by B Plan Sales, or Plan B Sales, excuse me. TCW, I will be broadcasting the race as usual for you guys tonight. We have quite a few guys in here to be in the broadcast booth tonight. We've got Del Gatro. Del Gatro, how you doing tonight? And then we also have, I believe he likes to refer to himself as yours truly, D-Blood. Code Red Do. Code Red Do, how you doing tonight?
Good, man. Just happy to get a chance to be up in the booth tonight, especially with the playoffs the way it is, and it's gonna be a fun one tonight, boys.
Oh yes, should definitely be. We're gonna be here at ISM tonight, and we're starting off the round of 6. We've got 2 races. We got ISM tonight. The next week we got Atlanta, and that will decide our final 4 heading into the championship. Code Do, who would you pick as your favorites tonight here at ISM?
Honestly, with the way that the last couple of weeks have been, I mean, there's 3 guys you got to keep an eye on. I mean, obviously one is our boss man, D-Blood, but the other 2 are pretty much the guys that have been in the situation. You got to look at the last season's winner who is trying to go back to back. That is Y'all Ain't Ready Racing. And of course, you can't forget about Ski Mask Sleazy. That's going to be, he is, in my opinion, one of the sleepers tonight, but yet he's got something to prove here, especially at a track like ISM. With the way that the track is, it's going to be a very challenging one for our drivers tonight.
Yes, of course, and I agree with everything you just said, 100%. Delgatro, how do you feel about? Same question to you. Who do you think stands out to you tonight in this race?
Yeah, I mean, Y'all Ain't Ready is a pretty good pick. I mean, he's been on a roll, looking really good, even last week. Honestly, I could really see D-Blood win this race. Something about racing with him on the shorter tracks, he's got pretty dialed in. He's always been tough at some of the shorter tracks when I raced around him, so I want to go with D-Blood on this one.
Okay. That's a very good, solid pick there. And also, should have mentioned it earlier. I apologize. Our in-race reporter tonight will be It's Shifter. It's Shifter, we appreciate you helping us out tonight and keeping up, with the lap counts and, caution stages, that kind of thing. What's your opinion about the race tonight?
No problem, buddy. That's what I'm here for, and I don't know. It should be a good one. It's gonna be interesting because NASCAR is one of those sports you always hear. In most sports playoffs, all the other teams are taken out, but in NASCAR, you got your playoff competitors, and then you also got the rest of the field to worry about. So it's still anyone's race. Gonna have to watch out for tire wear tonight. So gas is a little bit on the saving side, but tire wear is gonna be the main concern.
Yep, 10-4. And that's some very solid and valid points there that a lot of these drivers are going to have to keep in mind in tonight's race. And I guess I should give my opinion as well. I agree with. I'll agree with y'all as well. I think Y'all Ain't Ready, Ski, and D-Blood. I would definitely watch those 3. Those are the 3 I would keep an eye on. But we got Racer, Cushion Pushing, and the Missile. Those guys are looking to get good finishes here tonight, especially going into only one race after tonight to get yourself into the final 4.
Can I throw in a dark horse?
Wait, what?
Can I throw in a dark horse pick?
You can, yeah. Who do you? Yeah.
Keep your eye on Water Under the Fridge. He was fast a couple times he's raced with us, so just keep him in mind. He may sneak out a surprise win.
And that's a good point. We're late in the season, so we're kind of focused on the playoff drivers here at the moment. But Water Under the Fridge, he was a previous ARCA driver that's moved up to the Truck Series, and I believe I've seen him in one race previously. He ran really well in, and he's definitely one of the non-playoff drivers to be keeping an eye on that could definitely make an impact on this race for sure.
Yeah, I raced with them on Friday at Bristol, and man, guy was faster than me. Probably should have won the race until I hit the wall and took him out. But yeah, he's a really good racer.
So yeah, and I was going to say, one thing I could definitely tell you guys, and for the viewers at home, is that the chance is definitely going to be picking up a notch because this is you're a huge chance for you to go to the Final Four. I mean, you only got 2 races tonight, and then next week, and then we will review who's our Final Four. But yet, I've raced with Cushion Pushing a couple of times, and yet he's the guy that's he's not afraid to show that aggressive side. So I mean, you're going to see drivers throw some really aggressive moves that you're not used to seeing. So keep an eye on that tonight here, guys.
I do want to ask Shifter real quick before we jump in. So, for me, running here, I always found like the top line was the preferred lane. I don't know about trucks, though. What do you think the preferred lane will be tonight?
Preferred lane, it's kind of like Vegas. The corners kind of changed. Of course, Phoenix is only, well, they say still 4 corners, but going into turn 1 and 2, the high line can be a little bit quicker coming off the corner. But if you know how to run the inside line, you're going to be just as competitive. When you get down to 3 and 4, you'll end up making a pass on them.
Okay.
Then watch for the dog leg too. The dog leg's going to make a big difference.
Oh yeah, people are going to cut that big time.
Oh yeah.
Oh, big time.
And with all that said, ladies and gentlemen, we should have qualifying underway. Should be done here shortly, and we'll be able to get those results and be able to get this race going and broadcasted to all you Thunder Valley racing fans.
Yeah, it's been an incredible season here in TVR, and we definitely do appreciate all of our sponsors, all of the supporters who have been checking us out. And if you guys have not got a chance to check us out, please feel free to do so on our Facebook page, facebook.com/Thunder Valley Racing League, and you'll get all the latest info on the league, all the stories from either the Cup, the ARCA, or the Truck Series side. And I do want to make an announcement that this coming Friday night, the ARCA Championship at Atlanta is happening, and yet we actually do have a broadcast team. It will be myself and the boss man himself, D-Blood. That'll be this Friday. If you guys have not checked out the YouTube channel, I suggest that y'all should definitely subscribe, like, and comment, because you don't want to miss out on this one.
Yeah, that sounds awesome. I'll definitely be tuning into that ARCA Championship. There's some good drivers in there, and I'm sure it's going to be some good racing. And where is the ARCA Championship going to be at, do you know?
Oh, yeah. It's going to be in D-Blood's home track, I believe, and it'll be at Atlanta. Atlanta's going to be...
Okay. It's going to get a little slippery.
It's going to be a little bit slippery, but at the same time, though, it's going to be a fun one. I know there's been a couple of times back in like the 80s, 90s, correct me if I'm wrong, where the championship and the Cup Series was always finished at Atlanta. So to get a chance to experience it this Friday is going to be a huge, not only Friday night racing, but a huge chance to see who's going to become a champion this Friday night. So you guys do not want to miss it out.
Yeah, that sounds like that's going to be a great race. And anytime you have a race at Atlanta, whether it's trucks, ARCA, or Cup cars, whatever the case may be, it's going to be an exciting race. And especially when it comes to tire wear and strategy and what some of these guys are going to try to figure out and see who's going to get out front and get that checkered flag and take home that championship, because that's what we're all after and that's what we all do this for. And yeah, it's been an exciting season for all 3 series. In my opinion, I've had the luxury of racing in Cup and being able to broadcast the trucks, so I've seen most of all the truck races. Haven't seen a lot of the ARCA races, but I've heard about them, and like you said, I've heard they've been really good. And with the broadcast coming up this week, you definitely don't want to miss that. Or for the championship race, you definitely don't want to miss that.
And I did want to make an announcement, though, and we're not going to forget about what happened last night. And I do want to make an announcement, but TCW is going to be going to the Final Four. So on behalf of all of us, I definitely do want to say congratulations to him, and can't wait to see how it goes in 2 weeks from now at Iowa. It's going to be a lot of fun. So congratulations, TCW, on making it to the Final Four.
I appreciate that, dude. Last night was a fun and exciting race, but it was a crazy race as well. A few people tempers were getting a little flared up, but I mean that's expected anytime you're at Martinsville or Bristol, or anytime it's basically a short track like that. But luckily, I was at the right place, the right time with that last restart with 2 laps to go, and put myself in position to get that checkered flag. But yeah, I definitely appreciate it, and definitely looking forward to that Final Four.
Yeah, Delgacho, I do want to ask you and the rest of you guys a couple of questions. One, do you guys think we'll see the tents building up for tonight, do you think that we'll see a lot of the drivers making that one aggressive move just for them to be able to make it to the Final Four? Doug Gotcha, I'm asking you this, bud.
Yeah. I mean, I'm looking at the cutoff here. We got Cushion and Pushing and Missile. Up there tonight, and if I'm one of those two guys, I mean, I would want to try to get as many points as possible, and if not win, to get myself in a good position going into that last race to where I can just kind of run my race comfortable and not have to be too aggressive in that last race. So you'll definitely see some intensity picked up tonight.
Yeah. Real quick, Shifter, I know you'll be out there, but yet, do you expect any aggressive moves happening out on the racetrack at ISM tonight?
There could be, especially going down in 3 and 4, because everyone has a little bit different braking point. You gotta go on the brakes a little bit, so I wouldn't surprise me to see anything like Hemrick happen, like how Hemrick got the Xfinity Championship. I wouldn't be surprised if that's how this race finishes as well.
I hope we get a chance to see that. And TCW, I know you're the one leading it, but I also got to ask you: do you think we'll see the same thing like both Del Gacho and the Shifter said?
Also announcing that we're also done with qualifying. So if y'all want the results for that,
yeah,
go ahead and give those results.
So on the pole we have Y'all Ain't Ready racing, and second we have Water Under the Fridge.
Wow.
And third, we have Ski Mask Leezy. In fourth, we have Cushion Pushing. And in fifth, we have Deep Blood.
Man, I kind of want to change my picks now.
I do want to put, for the fact I did run a qualifying lap. I still had to drop out to the back and come up, but I would have qualified third.
Yeah.
Just putting that out there.
All right. Well, there's your qualifying results, ladies and gentlemen. That's how this truck race here for the start of the round of 6 is going to start off for all these drivers. And back to that question, I think we're going to see a lot of bumpers, and there's going to be a lot of aggressive driving. It seems like in any league I've ever seen or been in, the later in the season you get in, especially when playoffs roll around, everybody turns it up a notch. And you'll start to kind of see who your friends really are and who they aren't, because they'll show you pretty quick here in the playoffs. With that said, it looks like we're getting pretty close to getting in this race, everyone. I know, just like myself, I'm sure everyone else is. They're ready to get this thing started and see what's about to happen here at ISM.
Yeah, definitely.
Don't accept them invites just yet, but
No.
I'm going to send y'all a couple of them just so y'all have extras.
Sounds good. Appreciate it, Shifter. And you just let me know when it's time to join, and I'll hop in and we'll go ahead and get this race going.
All right, that'll work. Just 1 second while we're still getting some of the guys ready.
All right, but yet, I think we all want to talk about our predictions, but yet, we know Shifters is Water Under the Bridge. I mean, that's going to be a dark horse. But Del Gacho, what about you? I mean, who's the one guy that you're keeping an eye on tonight, and who's your pick?
Honestly, I didn't know Water in the Fridge was racing until Shifter said something. So I would have picked him, to be honest, because like I said, he was running really good at Bristol, really fast guy. And with him running qualifying second, that's the guy that I'm going to be looking out for is definitely him.
All right, and of course CCW, man, who's your pick tonight?
As far as just overall, or like a dark horse pick?
Overall.
I'm gonna have to go with Y'all Ain't Ready tonight. I think he's gonna pull it off. He's been very consistent throughout the season, and it seems like when it really matters and counts, he's always up there and ready for contention. So I'd be dumb not to pick him. But there's a lot of other drivers that could very, very easily pull this thing off. But I guess if I only could pick one, I'd go with Y'all Ain't Ready.
I'm definitely gonna have to go with Y'all Ain't Ready. But yet another person I definitely do not want to definitely don't want to forget is Ski Mask Leezy. And of course, even the boss man himself, I mean, he could be able to pull a huge one. So yet, those were the 3 guys, but mainly just Y'all Ain't Ready.
And it just depends on, just like you seen last night in the Cup race, it depends on how long the green flags these guys get out here when the cautions come out. I mean, it looked like last night that Melton was set to win that race. I mean, he had a huge lead over second place. I think at one time it was 8 or 9 seconds. And I mean, he was looking pretty good until that caution come out, and then just like they always tell you, cautions are going to breed cautions, and it was just one after the other. And it's really just going to depend on how this race plays out and how these guys drive each other and cautions and that kind of thing. So it's going to be fun to watch, and I can't wait to see how this plays out for sure.
It's definitely going to be a very interesting one. So I'm looking forward to seeing how this goes. A lot of changes has been made to this track. I mean, obviously, we used to seeing the front stretch being the start-finish line, but where turns 1 and 2 would be the start-finish line. So, if you want to win, you're going to have to be able to make the right adjustments to your truck.
Shifter, I got a question for you, seeing as how you're racing
buddy?
in this truck race. What, I don't want you to give out, exact details, but what's the strategy here when it comes to pit adjustments? Are you raising your tire pressures, dropping them, wedge, tape? I mean, what's your
So if you want my personal take on it,
yeah.
yes, the blood, yes sir. But we're about to start the race right here in a second. And hang on, since it loads. All right, y'all are good to join. But also going back to the adjustment, a little bit of tape. Yeah, just a hair up on the wedge, and if you can lower down some tire pressures on the right tires, you'll get that baby to turn just like you want it to, so you can carry more speed to the corner.
All right, there you go. You heard it from.
But on
Shifter.
But on the long run, you got
electrical advice. What was that on the long run? I'm sorry.
On the long run, you're gonna get really loose if you go too far with them.
Gotcha. Okay.
There we
well,
go.
that was it.
ISM
Shifter giving
board.
everybody a little bit of advice to race ISM in the trucks, so we appreciate that. All right, we're loading in right now, ladies and gentlemen. We're about to get this race underway here. Have y'all took the green flag yet?
We're right here at it. We're waiting for drivers right now.
All right. I think we'll join in right at the right time.
All right, here we go.
All right, Delgacho, you ready, bud?
Yeah, I'm good.
Yep, here we go. Perfect.
Here we go.
All right. Green flag is out.
Boogity, boogity, boogity. Let's go racing, boys.
And y'all ain't ready. Number 40 truck has got the lead. He's going to hold on to it with Ski Mask in the 22 below him. The 99's right behind him.
Oh, contact being made right there. There's water on the bridge and Ski. But yet Ski's going to take that bottom line right there. That's where he needs to be at.
He does get that run around that corner and come around for sure and hit that dog leg. And here we come. Y'all ain't ready. Still holds the lead. He's got about a 2 car length over Ski Mask.
And here comes Cushion pushing up in the top 5. He is someone that is below the cutoff line. He needs to be able to have himself a great run here. So yeah, I'm not surprised to see him up in 4th right now.
And remember, ladies and gentlemen, this is the start of round 6 for these playoff drivers. 6 of these guys that are trying to make the Final 4. They got this race and the next race at Atlanta. So these guys will be pushing the pace, especially the guys in the playoffs. But like we mentioned before, some of these guys that are non-playoff drivers, like Water in the Fridge, that have been running strong here at short tracks, they're not just going to give it up and get that win up either. They're going to race for it as well. So it's going to be a very interesting night as this lead pack is looking close. Oh, man, they're close.
22. I was going to say 22 is really driving it into 3 and 4 really hard. I think he's trying to carry the momentum, and it keeps kind of washing him up the track a little bit more.
There's something that the drivers need to be aware of is like, you run the bottom here, and 1 and 2 is where they are, but 3 and 4, the top is their best friend. See, they're going to have to be careful with their passing points here. So with Ski Mask making that move, cushion pushing underneath water under the bridge, and yet this is what I'm telling y'all. Cushion pushing needs to be able to have himself a great run. He needs to be able to make the best run he can, because who knows what can happen from next week. So yeah, this is these drivers only 2 chances to be able to make it to the Final Four.
And like Dude just mentioned, cushion pushing as of right now is right on the cutoff line. He's sitting in the 5th place in points as of right now going in this race. I mean, he's not far off. I mean, Racer No is only 4 points ahead of him, but he definitely needs to have a good race, a good song. Oh, here we go, a little contact, 3 wide.
Yeah.
Oh, 22 is going to take the lead from the 40. 45 is going to dive down low and make it 3 wide.
3 wide.
Oh, they're going to go 3 wide.
3 wide. This is going to be fun. Get your popcorn ready. Get your dude ready.
45 is going to... 45 I thought was going to get into the 40, but he gave him a little bit of room. 22 on the outside. 40 and 22 racing side by side coming down the back straightaway.
This is intense, y'all. Oh, my Lord.
Oh, yeah. 22.
Oh, the 22's in the wall. The 22 just got put in the wall.
Oh, man.
I don't think that's going to bring out a caution because looked like he saved it pretty fast, but I'm sure there's a lot of damage on that truck.
There's a lot of damage. Look at that. If you go to him, he's got a lot of hood damage.
All right, ladies and gentlemen, we're going to check this out. We probably don't really want to. Feel bad for him.
Oh, and he's still hitting the wall. He's got a lot of damage. Yet, after the stage, he's going to have to make up his ground and work back up to the front.
So, yeah, as you can see here on the stream, ladies and gentlemen, we've got a lot of front end damage to that number 22 of Ski Mask, that Chevy Silverado. Very unfortunate break. It looked like they maybe got 3 wide again, and he got shoved up into the wall there. Just ran out of room.
And yet, right now, oh man. I'll say, looked like there was D-Blood and a bunch of trucks hitting that outside wall. But I was going to say is that they are 40 and 45. Those are the 2 gentlemen beside water in the fridge that are battling to get their shot at the Final Four. And yet, cushion pushing is giving Y'all Ain't Ready Racing a run for money.
He most definitely is. And Y'all Ain't Ready still has the lead. The second, third worst side by side. They're going to tuck in. They're going to get single file here. It looks like the 45 is going to try to make a move on water in the fridge here. He's going to go down low on the dog leg, see if he can get the run into this turn here. He does. Water in the fridge fights back on the outside, though. They're going to be side by side coming down the backstretch. Ooh, a little contact. A little contact. A little bit of contact there.
Cushion Push is not going to be too happy with that. I mean,
Water in the Fridge is a new guy, but like I said, I mean, some of these newer guys, they're still here to race. So we got to keep that in mind, and that's what's frustrating to the playoff guys. Is a lot of times you'd like for those guys to just kind of move over and, hey, man, I'm racing for a playoff spot here. Give me that spot. But unfortunately, in racing, it just don't work that way.
Yeah, I mean, these top 3s immediately pulled away. He's trying to pull away. Yeah,
we've definitely got a gap in the pack for sure. I'm definitely seeing that as well, dude.
I'm going to keep an eye on our playoff drivers. Looks like D-Blood's right behind our English supported Shifter. I know you got a copy, but yet, what position are you guys battling for right now?
I am in 5th.
So yeah,
top 5.
And we also have a non-playoff driver, Soka, I believe.
We're riding along with him now.
And currently in 4th, so yet another new driver, yet what's looking to be right now, the top 4, correct me if I'm wrong, is looking to be y'all, cushion pushing. And looks like D-Blood's going to get a chance to be up there, but yet it all depends on what's going to happen at the end of the race.
It looks like we got somebody pitting.
And D-Blood just hit that.
Oh, we got 3. We got 3 guys pitting.
Evan, so the 16 of Evan, looks like behind him, I believe I can
we got D-Blood, Evan, and not too sure who the other one is. I see the 4, the 16, and that might be the 22 of Ski Mask.
Yeah, well, Yeah, it is ski mask, but yet, one thing I definitely do need to point out is that he's got to fix all that damage.
Yeah,
He's got to get the setup in, and yet he could, and yet if y'all ain't ready to go out there, but yet these drivers are going to end up being a lap down. So yet this is a tough spot for 22, but yet if he gets a chance to be that lucky dog, never mind, but D-Blood comes out first.
All right, here comes 4. All right, the 22, he must not fix that damage because he's coming out as well.
No,
he didn't fix that damage.
I'm really surprised that he didn't fix that damage, but it goes to show how much points, how much of a situation he's in right now.
You definitely want to be aware where you're at in the racetrack too. When you got that amount of damage, you kind of have to really think, is it worth it right now to make this damage, or can I wait until the caution and try to stay on the lead lap?
That's exactly right, because fixing that damage could put him, possibly 2-3 laps down. And, that's going to be an uphill battle the rest of the race to get those laps back.
Yeah, I would say my biggest guessing is that with the amount of damage, that could be 17 to maybe 16 seconds worth of damage that he would have to repair. But yeah, he'll end up having to do that eventually in pit road, once when the caution comes out. But I'm really surprised he didn't do it during this first round of pit stops, boys.
All right, we got the 38 in the pits. He was coming to pit as well.
Peter's pit.
Yep, we got a lot of guys coming in now. 34 of the missile.
Auto in the fridge.
Fridge is in the pits.
Pushing's coming down pit road.
All right, looks like everybody's making their green flag pit stops here.
Good thing we got our in-race reporter here, so he can tell us who's currently the leader and what's going on with that. Okay.
Alright, that's easy enough. We'll go ahead and move on over to Shifter. The 17, that Ford F-150 is now your leader at the moment.
I'll say new leader. Shifter.
in second.
Shifter, how many laps we got to go with stage 1?
I think we're coming to 3 to go.
3 to go, ladies and gentlemen.
Coming up on you really quick.
I'll say, is Fridge in second, you said?
No, they are in 6th and 7th right now.
Okay.
Racers.
Oh, you're gonna try to save.
I may or may not.
We're gonna see how it plays out, because it looks like we're about to have 2 laps to go here.
I do want to point this out though. What the 99 and 40 did, they just got their lap back after that move that they did pass the lead. So
They did. They got by. Sorry, dude.
I'll say you're good. By the time the caution comes out, they don't have to worry about fighting for the lucky dog, considering the fact that they just now passed Shifter. So they're all good from there.
Yeah, that's a very good point you made there, dude. That they got by that leader. So so beginning of stage 2, they don't have to fight for that lucky dog. And depending on their pit stops, they may be able to gain a few positions. I think we're coming around to 1 to go.
Alright, so the situation we're seeing right now, ladies and gentlemen, if you just now tuned in, you're watching the TVR race here at Phoenix.
17 blew a tire.
17 blew a tire. He's upside. Oh, he about went upside down. He spun out on the apron. He is. Oh, my goodness. Wow, the 17. What a change of events there for you.
I just got caught up in it. I can't see who.
I'm pretty sure that's the end of that stage.
No, it's still not cautioned yet.
Oh, no.
I see about 3 trucks or 4 trucks. I can't believe that's not a caution.
Races around. The man who won.
I wonder if cautions are turned on, because, I can't believe that was not a caution.
I don't know, but yet races around. Go ahead, Doug. Go ahead.
I was going to say, I remember seeing this in another league. A guy tried staying out and blew a tire. This track is really tough on tires. It's really tough to stay tired and gas.
So who took that stage, Shifter? Can you tell?
We just got to the end of it. So Water in the Fridge took the stage win. Y'all ain't ready in second. Cushion pushing in third. Soka in fourth, and D-Blood in fifth.
Water under the Fridge. He's really making his a statement here in truck since he's moved up from Marca. He's not playing around.
No, he's not. Yeah, good for him though. But yet, the situation I was fixing to say is that we're keeping an eye on the 22 of Ski Mask Lucy, who got wrecked earlier in the race, so yet he's struggling. He's got a lot of damage, but yet during the first round of pit road is that he didn't fix that damage. So kind of questioning where he's going to be at right now. Where is he currently at right now? Do you know?
But this one, this stage here will not be any tire saving, or well, it may be tire saving again. It's like right at 20 laps for this stage.
Can we tell where Ski Mask is?
I think he's in 6th.
Is he a lap down?
Hang on, I'll let you know. It's still loading. I think someone was in the pits.
Yeah, that was Atomic Waste. Is currently in pits. He had to come down because he ran out of gas.
Ski Mask is in 12th.
Alright. Looks like it's going to be Fly. 3 of Fly Maverick. I think that's a green flag. Green flag back in the air here at Phoenix.
Riding along with D-Blood here on the hood cam. He's riding along in 6th place, and we're seeing all the great bumping and banging right here in front of us. D-Blood's going on the inside of the 3 car, try to get a run on the straightaway.
Wow, what a run by 16.
Wow.
D-Blood's going to cut it in sharp. He's probably going to arc it and cut down below on the dog. Nope, he stays high. Thought he's going to get down low on that dog leg, but he didn't.
Comes that 40.
Alright, we're side by side for 3rd and 4th. Side by side for 4th and 5th. 21 on the inside of D-Blood.
Bush has got his focus on y'all ain't ready racing. He's got the 15 right in his back bumper as well as the 21.
Oh wow, she took the slide job.
Alright, we're going to ride along with Milton for a second because we can see a good bit of the field. He's right here close to all of them.
I just saw a truck just flew right in front of the 3.
Yeah, I would say if I thought that was, if I had more room than that, I would be wrong. I didn't think it was going to be that close.
Milton on the outside of the 3. He's coming up behind the 38. I'm watching kind of the middle of the pack. See what's going on back here.
Oh, the 21 got sent. Either got sent or he overdrove it.
I am really nervous right now, especially running around with the 3. Trust me, I'm going through this experience.
Yeah, 3 just, I thought 3 almost went in the pits. It's pretty close.
Yeah. 21's letting chips go by up there and get, right now, the top 3, it is pretty much the same as what we saw in stage 1, water. Y'all ain't ready, and of course, cushion pushing. Yeah, cushion pushing, making the run on y'all ain't
He's
ready.
on the inside. He's making the inside move. Let's see if he can keep that momentum. Nope.
He's going to block that off. Kick the inside from him at least.
And of course, I do want to point out, ladies and gentlemen, is that last week's Homestead winner, Racer, he is not having such a great race right now, so yet it's looking to be, correct me if I'm wrong, it'll be Missile and Racer below the cutoff line. As of right now.
Oh, wow.
I wouldn't call out Racer though, just yet. Saving gas tires on this track. You know, last week he won the race by saving fuel. So
I wouldn't count Racer out quite yet. He's shown that, especially on long green flag runs, that he can save the gas and do what he needs to pull out that win for sure. But you know, we're with our leader right now, water in the fridge in that 99, and that I would call that maybe a North Carolina blue color. Unfortunately, it doesn't look like he has many sponsors, but hopefully after tonight's race, he maybe gets some.
You gotta love the test testing schemes. You gotta love it. Yeah, he's slowly pulling away from 2nd and 3rd place, cushion pushing and y'all ain't ready racing, and yet they've been side-by-side battle, but now Cushion finally passes, y'all ain't ready. So we'll see if 45 can be able to catch up to that 99. 99's got a really good run right now. He is calm, cool, and steady.
He's got a good setup, and he's hitting his marks. He's driving a very good race.
One thing Cushion Pushing's doing, I've noticed, is he's really getting into the corner low, but letting the speed carry in. He's getting a really good entry center and exit off. Like he's got a truck that's flying. Might be battling for this lead here soon.
I'm going to point out Evan R2K. He is good tonight. He's up fifth at the moment.
Shifter, how close are we to getting some green flag pit stops?
Let's see here. Got about 10 laps left in the stage, so we're about halfway through. I say give it another 5 laps or so, and you'll probably start seeing some people come down.
Okay.
Yeah. All right.
Thank you.
Yeah,
We appreciate that from our in-race reporter.
Thank you, and I'm keeping an eye on our situation with Steve Massaluzi. He is struggling pretty bad right now. He is currently behind Racer, so yet Steve Mass needs to be able to have a run of a lifetime, if not the stage, and yet with the third and final stage right now.
Just kind of watching him a little bit. He's kind of doing the same thing Pushing's doing. Kind of the traditional Kevin Harvick at Bristol line, but here at Phoenix, driving under deep and car pushing wide. It's looking really good. Hopefully he can get up here and try to battle for this win.
And of course, another playoff driver we do got to talk about. Yeah, I'm sorry for taking over TCW.
Oh no, you go ahead.
I'll say the 34. You know, we all talk about it. He is below the cutoff line in the Truck Series, but yet he is right in front of Speedmass and Racers. And he needs to have a run of a lifetime here. Same thing with Speedmass. He needs to be able to have a great run before next week's cutoff race.
I think that you got Ski Mask behind you. You kind of race him a little bit harder. Make sure that he really use up his stuff to try to get around you. It's a playoff spot right there.
Yeah.
I definitely see Cushion pushing, making up some ground here on this 99. Been watching him here for a few laps, and he's definitely he's made up a little bit of ground. And first and second have pulled off a little bit from third and fourth.
And we do see a couple of drivers in pit road. Shifter, you're right. I heard a whoa. What's going on?
That 16 that hit pit road almost took my nose off.
Ooh.
That's never
Like,
good.
I
Like
don't
Seen
that.
my screen. Y'all should have seen my stream on that one. I'm about to crap my pants just now.
But we do have two drivers in the pit road. We both have both the 16 and the 38 coming down pit road early. I'm kind of questioning their strategy. You know, like Chip said, like them in the next 5 laps. So keep an eye on some pit road stops here, boys.
I think they're going to try to half the stage. I assume we're halfway past it. They're going to try to just half the stage and go for it here.
Then we got 5 to go on the stage.
One thing I'd be careful about, especially at these short tracks with what the 16 and 38 just did, is, you know, last night, I think, you know, in stage 1, I think within the first 2 laps in the Cup race at Martinsville, we had a caution. But then we went the entire stage 1 without another caution. I think maybe half of stage 2 without one. And you just got to be careful about early pitting, because if you get a couple laps down and all of a sudden that caution comes out, it really doesn't do you much good at all. So we'll just have to see how that plays out. It's just a gamble.
So I'm kind of... Go ahead.
Good. No, go ahead.
I was gonna say, I'm kind of watching what Cushion Pushing's doing. He said he's running that same line, driving in deep, pushing wide. The 99 car under the fridge is doing a lot better. Is getting the car or truck to turn better off exit and able to drive away. And that's kind of what's keeping him out front, trying to making him pull away a little more each lap.
I'm very amazed with how Water in the Fridge is doing right now. I mean, he's got nobody in sights. He knows that he's got people chasing him. But for him to be a non-playoff driver, he is definitely making a huge statement right now.
I would say he's definitely showing if he would have been in this season from the start of it, he probably would be a playoff driver right now, because I'm riding along on his hood cam, and he is hitting every mark perfect. Just about.
Yeah, he's got to be worried about those behind him. I mean, we talked about it, pushing, and y'all get ready. Of course, now Deep Blood is up there with the mix. What can those drivers do, especially now with one to go here at stage number 2, and yet, even though these points don't matter, but here comes the 45. Can he be able to make the run?
This is a playoff point too. He gonna be aggressive here.
Yes, it looks like we got the 40 and the 45 here.
Let's see if he goes high.
Second and third. Behind Fridge, and he's going to make one last effort, but couldn't get there.
I thought he was gonna try to pull a Daniel Hamrick.
I thought he was too, but couldn't quite get there. He tried.
A playoff point is a playoff point, the way I see it. A playoff point is a playoff
Push and tried. He gave it all he had those last few laps to get to water in the fridge. But
You ready for top
that
five?
looks like that's going to be the end of stage 2. Water in the fridge is going to take that one as well with Cushion pushing in second, and y'all ain't ready in third.
D-Blood in fourth and Chip in fifth.
There you go. Appreciate it. I couldn't tell that far back. They get kind of blurry
No, you're good.
as far as the cars go.
Ski Mask, I'll keep you updated on him. He's back in 8th at the moment.
Back in 8th.
I think he's going to be aggressive on this
Now,
restart.
is he still a lap down, or is he on the lead lap, or will he get
He
his...
is not. Evan R2K is 1 lap down, Grant Racer is 1 lap down, and Atomic Waste is 2 laps down.
All right, well, I got to tell you what we got to do, ladies and gentlemen, and fellas in the broadcast booth, is we're going to have to ride with Ski Mask here on this hood cam on this restart, and I just want to see how... I mean, it's stage 3. It's now or never. You got to be aggressive. There he is. He looks like he's starting in 8th spot on the lead lap. Let's see what he's going to do here. Green flag's out. Stage 3 is underway. This is it.
Riding along with the hood cam and Ski Mask. Talked about he's starting up at 8th. He's got to watch out for this pack. We see him out in the 24. 3 wide.
Oh, 3 wide.
3 wide.
He's going to come through it. He made it.
What a move up there, running with the middle. He see what happened with Melton.
He gives a 17 a little bit of a tap. He's going to get an inside run. There's nothing wrong with that. That was clean. That's expected at ISM. He's going to get on the inside of it, move in, and now the 24 is in his sights.
This battle for the lead is getting really crazy too. 98.
All right, 90. Oh.
45
right.
will take the lead over water in the fridge.
God, there's a lot of battles out here, ladies and gentlemen. I'm so sorry. It's just hard to cover all of it.
That's why you need Mountain Dew for a reason to get.
Let's get back up here towards the front.
Oh, Ski Mask, man, he's coming.
All right,
So he's gonna be aggressive.
we got y'all ain't ready. In first, Fridge in second, Cushion pushing in third. Oh, I'm sorry,
24's a
Cushion
spoiler
pushing.
here.
Cushion pushing first.
Oh, he's gonna give him the bumper.
Y'all ain't ready is in third. He is right behind Fridge, and they are side by side.
Here comes Ski Mask.
Here with the 24 and Ski Mask and the 22.
Oh, he cut him off.
3 wide coming out onto the straightaway. Here we go.
The 3 wide.
Oh my lord.
Something's going to give here, ladies and gentlemen. Eventually,
Oh,
something's going
man.
to have to give.
Popcorn ready big time for this amount of action. Plus, we still got the pit road stops.
So Cushion pushing is your leader. Water in the Fridge in 99 is in second. And we got a battle for third side by side with Ski Mask and y'all ain't ready. Ski's going to go on the inside. Contact made.
Now with the push to the ski, that ski passes him clearly, finally. But now he can focus on pushing and water in the fridge.
All right, here comes Ski. He's on the inside of Fridge. Will he make a move? And he does.
Beautiful fly job.
He does. The 99 gives him a little bit of a bumper.
Wow, what a move by Ski Mask, going from 8th to 2nd, just a matter of time.
Wow. And that, ladies and gentlemen, is how you save your race.
I do just want to say this has been crazy.
It looks so much fun. It does.
It does. It really does. All right, we're with Cushion pushing your leader in the 45. He's got a pretty good pace here. What do y'all think? How's Cushion pushing looking?
He's really good, but yet if I was him, I would keep an eye on that mirror, because he's got a mirror full of 22 right there on his back bumper.
Yes, sir, he does. And, there's a battle between Fridge and Ski back there. They are battling it out for second place, side by side.
Oh wow, he overdrove the corner again.
Yeah, Ski doesn't need any more damage. He doesn't need anything like it was in stage 1.
You know, I wonder, seeing how, Fridge is obviously driving like he wants this win, considering Ski's a playoff driver, would you maybe just kind of lay back and let Fridge have that second place spot for right now until you get the pit cycles and stuff going?
Honestly, right now, if I was Ski, I have a championship that I'm trying to fight for, and I was him, I would use that front bumper, get the 99 out of my way. So
just get him out of your way.
Oh yeah, easily.
I got you.
To be honest, though, I think you shoot 99. If you race them clean, you're good to go. Like you shouldn't have a problem. The thing is, 22 is you don't want to be too aggressive with him because 99 doesn't have much to lose. He doesn't care.
No, he doesn't, and he's fast, so you know he's going to be back. Oh, the 22's in the wall. And I don't think that was anything to do with the 99.
Here comes it.
I think they're just racing hard, and they're side by side. I don't know how Ski did that, but he got momentum off that wall.
My lord, and here he comes. He's right there. They caught up to Chris.
He's taking second place. He's about to clear Fridge. He did.
What a move.
Oh, he's back. Oh, no, it's the dog leg.
I think if you're the 45, you got to see what these guys are doing, what they're doing better than you, and you got to try to adjust and try to hang on.
Oh, here he comes. Ooh, the 45's in the wall. He got the bumper. Now the 99 got the run. He got the momentum.
I think he checked up to get the spot back. I think he knew what he did was wrong and didn't really mean it.
Letting him know, hey, my bad. Don't get me later.
He checked up hard.
Yeah.
My lord.
All right, well, 99. The 99 fellas is back in the lead. Wire under the Fridge. He does not want to be denied tonight. I'll give him that. Whoever picked him earlier, good job.
That was Shifter.
Yeah, I'll tell you what, he's ran a great race.
This is a test right now, y'all.
It is. All right, here we go. We got another. Oh, here we go. The 45's on the inside of 99. He gives him the bumper. Ski's going to go with him on the inside.
He needs to follow that middle line like he's been running.
He gets to the 99 a little bit. 99 stays out of the wall.
Here he goes.
It's getting aggressive now. It's getting aggressive.
Side by side they go.
I think Ski's got the better truck. He's definitely showing he's got speed.
He has. He is really. He worked his way through this field.
He's going to try to slide up in front. There he goes. Oh, he's going to over push it.
If I'm not mistaken, when I started with Ski, he was in 8th place at the start of the stage. Now he's leading this race.
And it looks like they're about to approach some lap traffic. I don't know if they're going to be coming down pit road or.
45's going to try to.
Yeah, it looks like racetrack, I believe. Correct me if I'm wrong.
Alright, Ski's going to drop back to second.
I do want to see who that. Yeah, that is Racer that is right in front of our leaders here, ladies and gentlemen.
I think the 22 truck's doing better than the 45 I'm seeing is he's able to get off the corner better. I think if you're the 45, you try to use that apron as one to help that truck turn. It'll help loosen that truck up, the rear end. Give you a better drive off. 98's going to pit, or 99 under the Fridge is going to pit.
So who's going to pit first? Or do you think it matters? Do you think you should be the first one to get in the pits, or does it really matter?
Man, well, I still haven't figured out which one's the better route because I've watched races both ways and it just.
Yeah, I understand. Ooh, the 22 is going to give the 45 a little bit of the bumper. He's saying, "Hey, get out of my." Oh, the 45 is going in the pits. The 45 went in the pits.
Did he overspin?
I don't know if he did because the 22 helped him get in there.
Someone keep an eye on the 45.
All right, I'm watching the 45 now. We're going to see if he's got a penalty.
I want to keep an eye on our situation right now. Ski Mask is still in the lead. Get ready to come off of coming into 1 and 2 right now.
This is a big deal here for Cushion Pushing. He was your leader.
And Ski Mask coming down. Y'all ain't ready to take the lead over y'all over Ski Mask.
Obviously, you know, you're going to fill it up and take 4 tires, so that should be, what, about 15, 16 seconds?
Gotta be, yeah.
Yeah, so let's see how long he's in here. We'll know here soon if he has a penalty or not, ladies and gentlemen. And that's going to be crushing for the 45 if he does.
Well, I'll tell you one thing right now.
He does not. He is coming out. He is exiting pits.
I'll say, Bull, he's 1 lap down, though. He is 1 lap down because y'all ain't ready. Just did pass him in pit road. The guys
21 is exiting pits. He pitted as well.
He's going to beat out under the Fridge, though. Question is what are the advantages with 1 lap fresher tires?
52 is exiting the pits.
Coming up. That Comic Waste, yeah, where's Ski Mask? Is he still in pit road, guys?
Oh, contact.
Ski Mask is exiting pits. So there you see a lot of your leaders have pitted.
Oh,
and
wow.
once the field cycles through, I think we're going to be still racing with the 99 and 45, fellas. What do y'all think?
Yeah, they're banging doors right now. They don't know.
Side by side. Got the 45 of Plan B Sales sponsor truck, which sponsors our league as well, so we do appreciate that. Y'all should check them out. racing along with the 99 in that Ford F-150 of Water in the Fridge driver. But it looks like the 45 is moving along by himself. I guess the 99 must have had to pit back.
Hey, real quick, I mean, we do have our English reporter. Who's the current leader right now?
I'll let you know as soon as I get off the picture. I'm right here at the end of it.
I'm not sure what happened to the 99 there, but he dropped back some. I don't know if anybody
He's got a lot of
else
Ski
knows that.
mask. Ski
Yeah,
mask is
okay.
legal.
Ski
So
mask
he's
is
staying
legal.
out. He's staying out really long. I don't
Ski
know if I
mask
like
got a
this
clean
long.
car. Has he pitted?
Yeah, he pitted. Ski mask.
Okay, wow,
Yeah.
okay. All right, ski
Kick
mask.
tires?
No, he took 4, I believe. He took 4.
How do you get that big of a lead unless he pitted? Well, he did pit earlier.
He did pit right after Push did, so I mean, that's a really good question. So I believe it is Ski Mask and Cushion Pushing. I'm hearing someone.
Yeah, ski mask and cushion pushing, 1 and 2. Which cushion pushing's right there with ski mask as well. They're not too far off. So obviously, cushion pushing did not get a penalty. That's good for him because that would have been devastating here at ISM.
Ski Mask was a really good lead right now, and I'm hearing someone's background noise. Who is that?
I'm hearing it too.
Alright, but, I think it's gone now, but never mind.
You still hearing something, do or?
Yeah, Jack's still here. Can y'all hear it?
I can't hear anything.
Yeah, it looks like someone's having technical difficulty issues right now, ladies and gentlemen, but I think it's gone now, so I think we're all good here, folks.
Okay. I was just trying to make sure it wasn't me. Well, we're still following along with Ski Mask, your leader in that 22 truck. Shifter, what are we looking like as far as the lap count goes here in stage 3?
We're about down to 5 to go.
5 to go here, ladies and gentlemen. And Ski Mask has put itself in position to win this race as long as the caution or, the late caution doesn't come out, which we've seen this happen to Melton last night, so we don't want to speak too soon. We're going to have to wait and see how this plays out.
I would love to be caution out there for
There's nothing better than a 2-lap restart, but sometimes you don't get those all the time, which this has been, a pretty clean race in my opinion, especially being at ISM. And these guys gave each other plenty of room as far as racing goes.
It's been some great racing, a lot of drama, but yeah, right now it's Ski Mask who is in the lead right now after, and folks, I'm telling you, stage 1, he struggled a lot, had a lot of damage. Stage 2, pretty much couldn't get the truck working right, but yet now in stage 3, here he is taking the lead right now, and you see Kush pushing, heading to the outside wall. He is losing a lot of time, a lot of ground right now. He is struggling.
He is. Ski Mask has definitely, whatever adjustments he put in, has definitely helped his truck a ton. And just like Dude said, keep that in mind. In stage 1, Ski had some unfortunate circumstances there that he got put up into the wall, got a ton of damage, but he has fought back this entire race in stage 2 and stage 3, and look where he's at now. He's put himself in the lead. That's what it's all about. That's why you don't quit a race early, ladies and gentlemen. You never quit a race early.
Final lap?
Final lap.
All right, 1 lap to go. White flag is out.
Also, we've got a hard race back here for 8. So just put that
All right,
out
we
there.
got a little lap traffic, but the 52 is going to get out of the 22's way. I'm sure he appreciates that. He'll remember that in the future.
I do want to get a chance to call Ski Mask right now because he is up on the back stretch, but yet come around for the final time. It is Ski Mask Leezy. He's going to go to Iowa. He's going to go to the Final Four, and it's going to be Ski Mask Squeezy who wins at Phoenix.
And it's the 22 truck that puts himself into the Final Four. Coming back from damage in Stage 1, battling back in Stage 2 and through Stage 3. And look at who takes that checker flag home. It is going to be Ski Mask Squeezy.
Hey, Shifter, who is our current top 3, bud?
We got Ski Mask, we got Y'all Ain't Ready in second, Cushion Pushing in third, fourth is Water on the Bridge, fifth is Milk.
Where's D-Blood at?
He is in sixth.
Wow.
Then Soka in seventh, I'm in eighth, Evan in ninth, Missile in 10th, Racer in 11th, Fly in 12th, Grant in 13th, Tom McClace in 14th.
Whew. I talk more than I normally do during the broadcast. That race was pretty exciting.
Man, that was a lot of fun. Yeah, that was a lot of fun, guys. Awesome job, and man, I can't wait to get a chance to do these interviews, and also get a chance to have a chat with our boss man after this race, man. Real quick, Del Gastro, what was your thoughts on this race, man?
It was really exciting. We saw in that last stage how intense things got, especially with Ski Mask. I definitely knew he would be aggressive there to get up to the front. So definitely very exciting for sure. I love Phoenix.
Oh man, let's go ahead and get our top 3 in here real quick. Here, I'll get D-Blood in. Never mind, D-Blood is in here, as well as, if I don't see, no. Thanks, Shifter. Whew. I'm gonna need some Mountain Dew after that race.
What's going on, fellas?
Y'all ain't ready to race, and what a race, man.
Yeah, you know. Come down to a little bit of strategy, that's all.
Yeah, since we're waiting on the others, I do want to ask you this though. You had a crazy battle for the lead. I mean, you was racing against Water and pushing. So take us off on your battle that you just had out there.
Honestly, I kind of let them pass, and I wasn't battling because I had a strategy going in. Me and Ski, there ain't nobody better at trying to figure out how to win these damn races than me and Ski. We practice our butt off, and so we had a plan going into it, and I stuck to the plan. I didn't really care to win the first. I mean, I wanted to win that first stage to get the playoff point. But the other 2 stages, I was just kind of cruising and letting, making sure my tires were good to where I needed them to be good till, and it happened. Ski pit a little bit earlier than I did. He pit like a lap or 2 before I did, so he had a good run coming off, and he blew by me coming out of the pits. And I didn't chase him down because I didn't know how good my lefts were going to hold up, now that I look back at it, I still had 22%, so I could have tried to chase him down, but I really wasn't trying to hunt him down. I would have done it if I thought my tires were good, but I just didn't know if they were going to be good or not, so.
TCW there?
Yeah, I'm here. Y'all ain't ready, man. Nice race. I saw you were leading that thing for quite a while, and definitely had a top, I would say at least a top 3 car for the entire race. Was there any type of adjustments or anything you made mid-race that helped your car, or maybe hurt it, or?
Honestly, my car was faster off the trailer. It really was. But I didn't want to keep it that way because I knew it would burn my tires a little bit. So I adjusted some tire pressures and adjusted some tape. I got a real weird setup for my tape here, and it does slow me down a tenth or 2 a lap compared to what my initial setup does. But it saves my tires a little bit more, and it drives how I want it to drive, nice and comfortable. It doesn't get loose, and I
got you. Was you hoping for it? I mean, going into stage 3, I mean, was you hoping for a long green flag stop, or were you hoping for maybe a
Yeah.
few cautions in there?
No, like I said, me and Ski had practiced earlier. We had a plan, and when we say we're gonna do something, we stick to it unless something, some crazy stuff happens. And I stuck to the same plan that Ski we had talked about in practice, and it worked, and they did exactly what we wanted them to do. We knew that they would probably take 4, and they did, and we just took 2 at the last stage there.
Well, that's awesome because y'all definitely had 2 of the best trucks in the race. As far as probably you, I would say the best trucks I've seen in this race was probably you, Ski, Water in the Fridge, Cushion Pushing.
Yeah,
I might be
99
forgetting
ended up
somebody,
getting
but
by
I know
me.
there was at least 4 of y'all that were all pretty close that whole race.
I thought I was gonna get the first stage and get that playoff point, but he ended up getting by me, and I just, my car just kind of fell off just a little bit, and then it's harder chasing somebody than when you're in the lead because you overdrive it, and
It
it
is.
ends up messing you up a little
I
bit.
noticed I'm bad about following them. I follow their line instead of running my own line when I'm watching them.
Right.
I don't know if that
Yeah.
happens to y'all, but I know that happens to me
Oh yeah.
sometimes.
Yeah.
Well, how are we
I
looking on
tend to
getting
speed
some of
up
these other
sometimes.
drivers in here, Duke?
Think Ski and Cushion are in here.
Okay. So we can get everybody interviewed here. We were just gonna get a pre-interview there with y'all ain't ready while we were waiting to get everybody else in. So I would say well, I guess there's no really order. Let's go with Ski. Ski, you're in here.
Yeah, I'm here, man.
Ski, what's up, Mr. Winter?
What,
How do you feel
what's up,
about
buddy?
that?
I feel pretty good, man.
I
That was
imagine
a
so.
yeah, hell yeah. That was a good race.
Hey, that must feel pretty good to know next week you can race for fun.
Yeah,
You don't have
yeah,
to. There's no stress. There's no. I mean, you can just go out there and race for fun, and do the. There's no pressure on you because you already know you're going to the Final Four.
yeah. It's definitely a weight off your shoulders. Uh,
So
that this
tell me about that race, man. I mean, how did you get up there? What did you do?
well, in the beginning, I wanted
I
to
want to know how you got
qualify.
back there. What'd you do to get
Oh, I
in the
see
back
how he
of the
got
pack?
back there. Yeah, he got into the wall. I don't think
No,
he had maybe
I
had a
wanted
little
to
help.
I wanted to start up front and um I guess I started 3rd or 4th. I don't know, but you know, Water Under the Fridge, Cushion, and Heath. They were all pretty fast coming out the gate, and I knew it was important to get out front and get in clean air because my goal was to win that stage. I knew I was going to lose stage 2, but I wanted to win that stage, and I got to racing with them, and we had some pretty close racing in the opening laps, and I think we was damn near 3 wide coming off
Oh
of
yeah.
coming into turn 3 or something like that, and I screwed up the entry and I hit the wall, and then I came back down and I hit one of their quarter panels, and I totally trashed beer can the nose of the truck, and then I had to just ride around in the back. So I ran around in the back in stage 1, and then I ran around in the back in stage 2 because I was running so much of a loose setup that it was burning up my rear tire. So, and
I
then
will,
go ahead.
I will say you need to check out the stream in stage 3 because I followed your hood cam at the start of that, and you made some great moves, and you worked your way up. If I'm not mistaken, you were 8th, and you worked your way right back up to the
No, he
front.
was coming. I saw him, and I kind of just moved to the side, to be honest with you, because me and him are good buddies, and
Yeah.
I saw him coming up. Like, he passed somebody behind
You
me,
knew he
and then
had the
passed
speed.
another guy, and I was like, you know what? Here you go, Ski. Just take it off. Go ahead.
He was
And I
gold
was
too. He
saving a
took
little
it.
bit. Yeah.
He took it. He was gold. He moved through
Yeah,
that field, and that was. You ought to look at that stream from your hood cam, from what I've seen, because that was pretty impressive, Ski, and you definitely definitely deserved that win tonight, and you were up there up front all night long, and congratulations. Like I said, I know that'll take a little bit of stress off of you next week, and especially knowing you're heading to the Final Four. So good job, bud.
Yeah, appreciate it, man.
Oh yeah.
Appreciate it.
All right, we still need to get to, if I'm not mistaken, Cushion Pushing.
Yeah, he should be in here.
Cushion, you in here, buddy?
Yes, I am.
Hey, how was that race tonight? You had a strong truck all night long, and you were right there, either battling for the lead or right there in second throughout the night. How do you feel the race played out for you, and just overall, how do you feel about it?
To be honest, I felt that I had a chance to win. I just feel like I messed up. I mean, I did a lot of practicing before, and originally found a setup, and then I got to the race, didn't work, changed it in stage 2, and it made it a little better, but it still wasn't the way I liked it. And then stage 3 is when I finally found it. But at that point, I didn't know what to do, 2 or 4, and it came down to me picking 4, and it cost me the race because of it.
Gotcha. So it was basically that, basically at the end of stage 3, or towards the end of stage 3, that last pit stop, it was taking those 4 tires cost you some time there. And
Cushion, what happened to you? You were catching me. I was watching because I was saving for my lefts, and I was kind of letting you, I was letting off early to save my left side. Did you like wreck or something?
Yeah, eventually tires got down to 65, and then I just became tight, and I did hit the wall twice within the last 3 laps.
Yeah, I thought, cause you were, I was looking back. I was basically riding in my rear view I was gonna race hard enough to keep you behind me, but try to save at the same time. And I saw you all of a sudden you disappeared. I was like, oh shit.
Yeah, I almost lost third.
I do want to ask you, Christian, real quick. What exactly were you missing car handling wise? I know you had a really good truck, but Ski Mask was just flying through the front.
Honestly, I felt like usually I don't have grip in the rear end, but I feel like I didn't have any grip up front today. I wouldn't be able to get the car turned, and then I would be able to once Ski would already pass me by the time I'd be able to get it to turn.
Yeah. I always notice with the trucks, the front end just do not want to turn. So you kind of have to get the rear to loosen up just to get the front to actually turn.
I try to get the rear end to swing around a little bit more, just to be able to loosen it up a little bit and try to have more speed on entry, because that's where I feel like they beat me the most.
Oh, okay. Entry.
all right, with all that said, one person I hadn't heard from tonight, if he's still in here, is D Blood. D Blood, you still in here?
He is not.
So he is gone.
He signed out. He said, screw it.
He said, I'm rolling out. I'll see y'all next
Taking
week.
his 6th place, going to the trailer.
I had to bring him some beer or something later on.
Snickers. Bring him a Snickers.
Yeah. get him to.
D-Blood, he's a great guy, man. He really is.
Oh yeah, he is. He's an awesome dude. He does a good job of running this league and keeping everything together. And I've made a lot of friendships just because of him, by meeting guys like y'all and stuff. So yeah, he's definitely a good dude. And I will say, one hell of a race tonight in the truck series. Definitely what I expected. It was definitely entertaining. Does anybody have any final comments for tonight before we sign off?
Is Dude here?
Yeah, Dude's here. Dude's here.
Hey,
Yeah,
Dude,
Dude's
what's
here.
up,
Yeah,
Dude?
Dude's here. Dude helped out all night long. We appreciate his help.
Yeah.
I
Yeah, I'm
appreciate
here.
you, Dude, and appreciate you, TC, man. Thanks a lot, guys.
Oh yeah, no problem.
Hey, before I go on my vacation, I do want to thank you guys for an awesome race. It's definitely going to be hard not to be able to be up in the booth or get a chance to race, but I'll definitely be watching from Kentucky for sure. And congratulations, Ski. Congratulations to the top 3. Y'all just did amazing. All 3 of you guys. Incredible race.
Yes, sir. Appreciate it, buddy.
All right, buddy.
Have you a
Yeah.
safe
Good race.
vacation.
Yep.
Yeah, I will,
Dude,
man.
we hope you have a good vacation, man. We appreciate all you do as far as helping us out with the broadcast, and then you had a heck of a season in the truck lead this year as well. Um,
Yeah.
so
Come back next year, dude, and
yeah,
we'll
He's
get
gonna
you
be a beast.
practicing with us, baby. We'll
Dude
get you
gonna
up
be a
there.
beast next year.
oh yeah, he's definitely already. I would say he's already set the tone there that he's a competitor there, and he can run with the elite. So I imagine next season won't be much different. If not, it's going to be a lot better.
Yep.
All right,
All right,
well,
we'll see y'all.
all right, well, with that said, we want to congratulate the top three. We want to congratulate Ski Mask and that number 22 Chevy Silverado tonight, pulling it off here at ISM and gonna put himself into the final four. So next week, no worries for him. He can just race and do his thing. And with that said, we appreciate everybody that has joined us tonight and anybody that will watch in the future. And this is Thunder Valley Racing League. We are signing off. Appreciate everyone, and everyone have a good night. Thanks.
All right. Awesome, boy.
So who's all in the booth